have a trailer that customer brought in to replace AK axles on, our one AK axle with the famous Chewy right here. Here's the trailer, and we're just going to go over it real quick and see what all needs to be done, and then call the customer and tell him and see what he wants to do. All right, what you got?
So this customer, he wanted to replace the back axle, but if you watch my number case, the front axle, he's just bent it too. Well, looking at this side, that's the worst.
What the heck?
Yeah, the back axle and the front axle is bent.
Oh, so you got it up in the air right now so you can actually see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, because it's both axles.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know it was up in the air. But yeah, it's up in the air, and you can definitely see the tire going like this.
And he started to them up right here. This is brand new tire. You remember the guy told him he barely put it the other day?
Yeah.
You see, he started messing with the inside right there.
Yeah.
Already. Same thing with the back. Look, that one is doing the same.
So that's an easy way to know if your axles are bent when your tire is leaning like this. Okay, so really both axles are bent on this trailer, but the customer only wants to replace one axle, which is the rear axle. So, and then the equalizers look like they need to be replaced too.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to tell because how?
It's cracked in the bottom. If you put your finger right here, be careful because this mess, sharp. It's already cracked all the way across. So this equalizer body here will do the proper job it's supposed to do.
So the equalizers, both axles, even though the customer's only going to do one axle, both axles really need to be done. And then wiring up the brakes back, and new spring bolts.
And that axle, the front axle, is the one that I replaced it already. I don't know how long time, because the guy can say he replaced it already. The front one, he put it backwards,
Well, he
upside
said
down.
he told me that he bought the trailer like this, and they haven't done
Really?
anything.
Yeah. Well, the big problem with it messed up with that axle, because eventually that axle is camber, and then when they put it upside down, that's what he messed up pretty quick, because the camber is lower.
Yeah, along with the brakes.
Yeah, so he just basically that's a junk right now.
Well, I'll call him and tell him, but I know that after he saw your first video of us looking at it, he's like, oh, I just replaced the back axle. But I mean, you can clearly see that the axle is bent.
Yeah, he didn't line up like
Versus the other side, that you see the tires are more straight on this side versus the other. But anyways, yeah, so I'll call this customer and see what he wants to do. So the axles are 95 79-inch spring center on this 82-inch frame. So you can use a 95 AK with a 79 spring center. It's just going to be real close and tight, which I don't necessarily like. But what does that tag say on here?
Say AK the bottom, but
Spring center 70.
No, bro.
Yeah.
79. I see the 9 right there.
It's like scratching the lotto.
79. See?
With the 8, with the 95
It's a 95 half face, bro.
Okay, so 95 79
I told you.
on an 82-inch wide frame.
Yeah.
So you can do a 79 spring center instead of an 80. It's just going to be tight.
But it still runs.
But it still runs.
By the time put your plates in the bottom, that's be fine. And
Yeah.
then you have like a, and this one, I mean, you got like almost 3/4 by an inch between the top and
So you can do a 95 79. It's just going to be tight on the AK axles. With an 82-inch wide frame, you can do a 95 79 on the AKs. Just be tight, but it'll still work.
yeah.
Okay.
And the 83 no, because 83 it just, that's why the guy over there with those axles, he got an 83 frame. That's why he don't fit that.
You got another bit? You got another socket?
916? I guess so. Somewhere.
You can get it done twice as fast.
That's a 916 or 22? 7.8 or 22? find it? Good. So you see how close is the 95 to the chassis?
Yeah,
Half inch.
95 is pretty close on this 82 frame. It's real close.
The fake 8K.
That looks like a 7K to me, but I guess that's a fake 8K.
Yes.
8K.
8K.
8K. Let me see the difference. Real 8. What we call fake 8. But also real 8. But 7K brakes on it.
That's what I want to use ours 8K because it's like a 3/8, a little bit wider between the hubs. I mean, they're gonna give you another extra quarter of an inch, so we're gonna get 3/4 simply to the frame. You know what I mean? So
This is a Dexter.
yeah, the Dexter is 83 even.
Oh, I thought you said a Rockwell was.
I mean, that's a that's what we want to measure this. I think it's the same. So let me go get my got it.
I can pee on it.
It's already rusted, bro. I don't want to get to more rusted. The other e-pack don't have another extra battery, right?
Which one?
That one. This one.
Yeah, it came with 2 batteries.
Never see them.
Oh no.
And the last year is it work. That one no way. No. You say 175 water. Not even how you
Easiest way to get it off. Gotta disconnect the wires from the old axles. Easy peasy.
Okay. What about the other one?
Yeah, it's connected.
one up.
And the other side.
Hold on, be careful with that spring. Hold on, let me go do it on the side.
Trailer parts unlimited. I'm sorry? Hello? I'm good, and yourself? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but if you need the hanger kit, I can tell you another part. So just select no and add it to cart, and then I can give you another part number for the hanger kit. Yes, sir. All right, sounds good. Left-handed, baby. And just like that, the old axles are disappearing. My widow friend going to take them out. Oh, okay, be careful. What you doing?
I got no insurance for this.
What you doing?
I tried to get it out on that side, but.
Oh, I
know, hold on.
Oh, here, you just roll it up?
I'm gonna push it. On this side with the spring. Wait a minute, Widow.
You ready?
I think so. Let me do that. It's completely average. They say that double spring pad, that's what I call an average.
Huh?
Yeah, this is for over 8 custom.
So what happened?
The axle is 9580. That's why it came like that. So the guy, they installed this axle, and then they cut it this one. They welded in the right spot. You need the spring pad, he welded in the top. That's pretty good smart, huh?
Yeah,
I like that kind of people who smart like that, bro.
Ingenuity.
I don't know why it's the kind of people working in the NASA, bro.
Well, they could because NASA's fake.
Okay, maybe.
It's a big cover-up.
I mean, that's what it is. So we needed 2 AK axles. But what did he say?
So now he just has to weld on this. He has to weld on the spring pads onto the axle to match the current setup, which will be a 79 spring center, 95-inch hub face.
So this one go this close.
So this is how close the U-bolts are going to be with a 79-inch spring center. If you use a 79-inch spring center with a 95-inch hub face, true, real AK axle with a 12¼ by 3.5 bricks. That's how close it will be. Very tight indeed. Just putting in the new equalizers. Here's the old equalizer right here. You can see how it's been wallowed out. That hole in the bolt. So we're just going to put in the new ones. The front side's going to have the hump right here where it hits that slipper. You got a square hole and a round hole where the bolt locks into place on it. Easy peasy. Let's go to the next one. Changing out the equalizer real quick. Just knock this bolt out. See how it's wallowed out? Bolt kind of messed up there. So we're going to put in the new one, the little hump just towards the front to catch that slipper. 7/8 bolt. Alright, so we got the first part, our 8,000 pound axle underneath here. Need to put on the U-bolts, onto the springs, and get it in place. What are you doing, Logan?
You need to come up a little bit forward.
A little bit forward.
Yeah,
Okay. You're too far.
push it that side, push it to you. There you go. Wait a minute, wait up. Come on, bro. I need a hydraulic jack.
I tried to buy you one and you're like, oh no, that's for pussy. Okay, you put yours in, I'll put mine in. I'll probably beat you, but I'll go extra slow so it won't make you look bad.
Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be back in an hour and see if you get it done. You need help?
What? I'm already
You have to, bro. Go like a nice degree. Spring pad.
in it.
No, to the other side. You see the... There you go. You want to set it in the hole, okay?
Oh, I can't see the hole.
Oh my god. Put your finger between the lights on the screen and just...
What? So you can push it? Loco.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Let me sit right there. Hold on. Don't put your finger on it. Okay.
See, I'm in place.
You got it ready? It's not in the hole, bro. I see from here.
She said it was.
What?
Which one?
There you go.
Yeah, I
See?
feel it. I feel it.
Is it different? So right now, if you see the clearance between the hubs and the frame, it's the same with the other one. See that?
Yeah, not much.
Same with the other one, bro. That's not what you need.
I can put my finger in it.
Well, that's good enough.
Yeah, because the offset on the wheel's not going to do it. I mean, the wheel's still going to be way out here, so.
Where you have like an inch.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So the 90, you know that people when they call it, I got an 82 frame, the 95 with a 78 spring center.
Yeah.
79 is the maximum, no 80.
Yeah, but they're going to have to rerun the wire.
Well, I mean,
But that's just because all of our axles come pre-wired. All the quarter axles come pre-wired, unlike everybody else's. So it's just like a extra benefit. But yeah, you would have to run the wire so, on the outside.
okay, look at another one of this.
Been running 16-inch wheels instead of 17.5s. Be sure to not use the swivel flange nuts, but use the cone nuts instead. So I'm going to take off these swivel flange nuts. We're going to use cone nuts since the customer has 16-inch tires on those. Okay, now we got the second axle underneath here. We're going to do the same thing. Just waiting on you, Princess. Princess will be over there.
Okay, Fiona.
Oh.
Come on. Okay. Right in place.
What are you doing now?
Oh, I'm just letting go with this U-bolt. We'll start putting U-bolt on it.
Okay. Let me show you. Oh my gosh. That's tight.
2 hours later.
That's tight, Joey.
It is not, bro. It's not. Be careful with the wire because I was gonna use the wire anyways. Okay, right. Yeah.
If I got it straight over like this. Wow. You like that trick, huh? I didn't even get it on camera.
You
But
never see how to do mine. Easy. Well, mine is catching camera anyway. What side you leaving the wire? Inside to outside?
of course outside. Okay.
Can I use that? Impact?
Yes, sir.
You working or not?
Oh yeah, it works for me. I don't know if it works for you.
Oh, you don't see my thing.
Well, it is. If you jack up the trailer.
Oh,
yeah, so he's just using those good old heat shrink
Heat-shrink.
wire connectors from Trailer Parts Unlimited. We sell them about 100 pack if you need some. Great price. Watch him just put some flames on it. Waterproof. Oh my gosh. You put on my wheels already? Those look nice. Those look pretty nice, sir.
What do you think?
I think $100 million trailer now.
Okay. What does it look like? Oh yeah.
Does that look straight now? Yeah.
Look on the side.
Not too bad, sir.
Huh?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Look at that.